the Nigerians, lot of Nigerians are marrying you because they will see that you are a ride or die kind of a woman. But if you are intellectual and you know your story, you are not going to give them what they want. They will start abusing you. They will start calling you names. But once you're gonna abide by their rules, if they say do this, do that for me to get the documentation, go with me in this department because you South African understand each other. I've got friends that are dating them. I know what is happening. I know, I really know. If you are going to be a very intellectual woman that is going to stand the ground, that I was not here, I didn't know that I'm putting myself into this, I just love you as a person, but I never dated a man that I'm gonna spoon feed even to the core of it, that I must do documentation as if it's my son. So really we need to, as ladies, as black people in South Africa, we need to sit down as ladies and talk about these issues, because it doesn't end here. When they die or when they leave as they go to your country while you are married, you are going to struggle, my dear, in Home Affairs to get divorced. It's a long process, and that needs a lot of money, and they know it. They will never tell you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Anyone wants to respond?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will respond.
Amore?
See, if we can continue with this go tag game, I don't think we're going to achieve anything here. Because one thing I know we share in common is the emotion. Because I can see a lot of emotion in Mami, in the way she talk, and the same thing you, the host, I can see the emotion you express when you say we don't want you. So anytime you tell a stranger or an immigrant we don't want you here, you're sending a message, and that message is going to be not good to anybody. And you should know that the Nigerian you're seeing in your country, yeah, I know you fight with them, and there's a lot of inconsistencies that go between you. So, and as a South African, if you don't want that, you talk to your representative, talk to your government to wash them away. So, if you don't want someone to live in your country, let them live. Because there's so many places to live in the world, not only South African. And out of the numbers you're calling for Nigeria, I'm telling you, you're dealing with 30,000 based on the survey, on the statistics I see. And the ratio of women to men in South Africa, I think women has more than 51% over men populations, the South African one. So, and if you were going to do one-to-one, I don't think the whole South African women are not going to get married. So it's something that we need a dialogue. We need to, what are the problems? What are those issues you have with Nigeria, not even Nigerian men, with the entire immigrant in South Africa? Address that issue systematically and in the very good way that you can address the issue. But talking emotionally, bringing hatred and whatever is not going to assist or to resolve issues. Like when I talked before, and Phoenix was saying we're called Giant of Africa. It's not the population that make the Nigerian to be a South Africa. There's an economic strength over all over countries. Back then, we were called by that because we have the resources, we have everything. That's why they call us with us, not only the numbers. So when we want to judge somebody, try to be in a way that you can understand. But the moment we keep on doing all these altercations, it's not going to help us resolve a problem. To me, when you have a problem, knowing the problem is a halfway of solving it. So what are those problems? Who are those Nigerians living there? Why are they doing that? So I think I didn't blame the Nigerian because, in one way, because your government allowed them to do drug trafficking. So,
may I?
No, wait. If your police, your security are fully workable or are fully working, those things can be eliminated to certain numbers. to some accepted numbers that maybe the community might not be harmed. In any way in the country, when you promote trafficking of drugs, selling violence and whatever, you're killing that country, not the people that are doing it.
Analyze.
The government need to be working. The government need to be working and also try to put measures that can prevent all these issues. Let's deal with the problems first. When you deal with the problems, whoever that is doing that to you and you're not happy with it, the person will run away, will leave. So I think it's the matter of now addressing the problem, not crying over a problem. I'm sorry, man, you made your own point. Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, Dunga. You said that we're dealing with 30,000, right? From which stats are you basing your knowledge of 30,000 Nigerians in South Africa?
I think the data I'm using is based on the 2020.
We are heading into 2025.
Outdated.
Wait,
You're outdated.
Dunga, wait. We are heading into 2025. And I told you, and you still saying that I'm lying. Wait, you had your chance, wait. I told you that we deal with people, right? We arrest people, we investigate people. I told you that we have found people with expired visas, people who shouldn't even be in the country, people who snuck into the country. Remember, you can go to a neighboring country and then sneak in. You can do all those things. So we're not talking about people who go from directly Nigeria to South Africa. We're not just talking about that. You are talking about stats that is almost 5 years old. And then you're saying that I am lying because I'm talking about the now. From August to November, we have arrested over 200 people. Majority, not all of them, majority being Nigerian, and majority of that number being people who don't have papers, people who shouldn't be here. So when you say 30,000, then please give me something that I can work with, something that I can say, okay, fine, maybe my stats is wrong. Because when are you talking about stats of old? And you said something that was very, very interesting. You said, our government allows this. And you are not wrong. And it's not our government, it's people within the government, right? This is what South Africans have a problem with Nigerians. This is another thing, that when we say, you guys are doing wrong, and then you say, oh no, but then the market allows us. If we are selling powder, then that means we have people to sell to. It's not just Nigerians. We're not saying it's just Nigerians. We're saying you have problems in South Africa. You're causing problems in South Africa. And you feeling entitled to say, yeah, but then it's not just us. Or it's not, we're talking about you. Don't add other people. Don't tell me about the other side. We're saying we can't date you because you're doing crimes in South Africa, because of the this and this and that. You cannot say, yeah, but then it's not all of us. Some are doing that. And why are you buying from these people? Why do you go and date these people if you know they're going to traffic you? That's not the issue. That's you shifting blame. You are not taking blame. You are not accepting that Nigerians are doing wrong in South Africa. That's what's frustrating South Africans about Nigerians. Because when we tell you what's happening, you tell us, you point the finger somewhere else. That's what's happening. So, Dunga, you wanted to say something?
Sorry, before he said point of correction, I never say you lied. I can only say you're wrong on your point, but I never call someone a liar. So please, I'm correcting you on that part.
It's not shouting, I was just giving facts about life, because I know people that are dating Nigerians. So I usually see what is happening, what is their story, their daily routine. and everything that they are doing, they are a lot of it. Hence, I said to you, when you said we must come with solution, I said first, we South African ladies, we must sit down and talk about these things. We need to talk about the deep conversation. We need to sit down and talk about this because we are getting trapped every day. Every day we are getting trapped. And us as South African, hence a lot of time we are fighting to work for government. Our life doesn't end like for today or tomorrow. We are building the future of our parents. So a lot of time ladies in South Africa, they go for money that's gonna finish within a month. They forget that they are coming from poor families. They were supposed to work hard for themselves so that they can build the future generation of the people that were poor before. I mean, we fought for that. We can't just settle for crumbs. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Butimelo, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say something from what Omari said regarding the stats. I mean, the census 2022 says that there's about just under 25,000 people who are Nigerians. However, there are over 500,000 who are illegally here. So I think that's the other issue that we have with Nigerians having to be here undocumented. I think that's something that we need to address, and I agree with you. It can only be done systematically. However, the systematic way is actually not working for us. Instead, what we are also getting now is, we've just had the president announce recently that he is for Nigerian businesses to be established, and that's how the system is responding. So the system is not helping us. Even with Bella has just been signed out, and it explicitly does say that undocumented children will be allowed to have access to education in South Africa. So systematically, we are really working. The system is working against us. It's not easy for us to just be told this is how you must solve the problem. And I think for us really to at least air our concerns is one means of addressing the problem. Thanks.
Okay. Awami, I'm not sure if your network is fine for you to submit or what's happening, because you've been in and out and I think it's a network thing. Olami, sorry.